Is this blocking my face?
No, you're good.
So that's me?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Alright, we're rolling. Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Here we go. Welcome to another edition of the Pantone 294 Podcast. It's been a while. I know. It's been a while. We're going to explain that why we were gone for so long in just a few moments. But before we get into that, let's just say hello again. Hi, guys. What's going
up?
on?
Hi.
Did you guys have the meat in Mexico?
The heat? It wasn't.
No, the meat. La carne.
Oh, yeah. We had barbacoa. We had cabrito.
Add a red hot dog.
So can we test you right now and you'll be basically...
We're clean.
You're
We
clean?
came out.
You're not going to come out like Canelo.
No.
That's my question.
No.
Was it at the
I
airport?
had a red hot dog.
No. What happened at the
Like,
airport?
I didn't know hot dogs could be red. It was not a
It had
Dodger
cheese
dog.
and bacon inside of it.
I did not eat the bacon.
It was
But then,
delicious.
after returning back, my mom said the bacon was probably the best thing on it. The most safe.
The most safe thing?
She said I may have ate dog. I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying.
No,
It is a hot dog.
Not in Monterrey. Maybe TJ, but not Monterrey.
I don't know where they got their hot dogs from.
Oh.
Did you see that there was no straight dogs on the streets?
There was no dogs.
None. No
There was
homeless.
two.
No homeless.
There was two. Jackie seen them. Jackie cried.
Jackie stepped on a rat.
Oh.
And we have video of it.
Yes.
Dead rat or alive rat?
Alive.
Live. Poor thing was like doing
Tweaking.
this weird
Tweaking.
thing on
was
the
on his way out.
When you stepped on it?
Yeah.
So it was on his
exactly.
way out. That sound effect was provided by our guest today, which we're going to get more into that right now. But it's Erick Vazquez, who is the...
You said my last name. People can Google me now.
Okay, so we got to go by your Instagram name?
No, just go by my first name.
Erick.
Yes. Hi, guys!
You can follow him on Instagram at ECVDBLK. I have
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What is your Instagram name mean?
Wait, we'll get to that
Yeah.
in a second because I have a feeling he has a long story for that.
It kind of is, yeah.
How long is it?
I don't know.
I love
It
it.
better be long now because...
I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
reveal that.
The hype.
We'll get to it.
We're
get to
No,
hyping it.
because I have beef with that. Because I mean, I think it should be his full name, but
Like-
let's hear
like-
why it's not.
Like Kobe or like what kind of beef?
The
I
topic...
like Kobe beef.
And as we can see, the topic of the day is beef. We talked about carne already in Monterrey.
Yeah.
now we
That's
got more
it's
beef.
synergy.
So-
I love that. Yeah.
Let's just put it out there. Alex and I did get food poisoning.
Did you?
We did.
I thought that was only white people got food poisoning. In
No,
No?
it happened. We were at the airport in Guadalajara,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to find Pepto and
Really?
up and
Yeah.
down the
You're on your
airport.
way. You're on your way back.
On our way back.
Exactly.
Did you drink the ice or eat the ice?
No, we had bottled
No, we
water.
did actually, and I was
That's
fine.
well, you're not supposed to do that.
I mean, it was Monterey. I said
We're
hello.
alive.
Yeah, I'm alive.
It was just ice off the margaritas. Though.
What was it?
So I take it
We
you made
ate-
good friends with your homegirl Toilette.
Well, we had a ham and cheese croissant from Starbucks, and that killed us.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starbucks.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
I waited the whole trip to get Starbucks. I don't know if you followed it on Twitter.
That was a very interesting.
There's a Starbucks
tweet.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
At the airport.
At the
At the
airport.
airport.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
global.
At the airport, you'll be surprised at the things that you're gonna find. You can find Carl's Jr. at the airport.
You need pesos.
I just look for duty free when I'm there.
But you experienced history because you were not just
Oh,
there
the
for
no
one
hitter.
game.
Yeah, tell us
I
about
almost
that.
died. I almost fell on Walker Bueller.
Matt, can
FYI.
we put the small video in the corner somewhere here?
By the way, I don't want to take your moment, but I just want to congratulate Alex
Why?
because I watched
My
the video.
reflexes are
and
quick, right?
You know what? You had her back.
You did.
You were
Always.
a gentleman.
He was
Like,
on the other side. If
Yeah,
you
no,
noticed,
he
and
went-
out of
you don't
nowhere,
see it on the video, but I was literally on the other side of the guy.
No, and then I saw you there catching her and like, I got you. So you're a good guy, man. I don't care. I don't care
I need
what.
a Titanic
always.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't care what they say about you.
And it came on TV.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Alex coming in clutch.
You know what? I don't think people realize if they watch that video. Literally, you can't tell from TV, but literally, it's just a net, and then like a couple inches, it's like 10 feet down the
So
dugout.
you literally saved her from
she
her
wa-
death.
No, I was falling
wa-
forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you were to die, what would you play at your funeral? Like what song? Because I have my funeral already planned. I just want to know what yours is.
You know what? I have no idea. Because I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah. When I die, I already know what I want.
What do you want?
So anybody listening right now, I swear you better keep this promise. You guys promise? If I die before you,
Promise. Yes.
I would like to have an acoustic set, a violinist and a guitarist that can play and sing, and I would like him to light a candle before he plays.
I volunteer myself as tribute.
Okay, and you have to be able to play. I want someone good. I heard.
I was gonna light the candle.
Oh, okay, you can do that. But anyway, what I want you to do is when I die, and like as you're laying my casket down, to light the candle and then play Green Day "Time of Your Life." Now I know it's the graduation song, but the lyrics to that I feel like it goes to my life.
Yeah.
So I want them to play this song with one violinist and one guitarist, and at the very end, I don't know if you know the song, but he strums that last note, blow the candle out. And I want that at my funeral. And if you don't, if you don't do that, I will haunt your life and your family and your grandkids and everybody
Who's
involved.
filming it?
But wait a minute. I got a question. What made you go through this? Like, when did you realize that this is how you want?
Eric is very detailed on everything.
Oh, I get it.
I am. Yeah.
Like, were you just listening to the song one day and you're like, wait a minute.
No,
this would be
I've
nice.
heard. I mean, I love music. I don't know if anybody that follows me know that like music is a soundtrack to my life. There's always music in my stuff.
I look forward to the
Yeah,
karaoke.
and so basically, I started having visions when I was sleeping, like these dreams that I was dead. And it wasn't like me dying, it was like post-death, like the reaction afterwards.
Okay.
Like my mom crying and everything like that. And I don't know why. It just, I don't know. I just had these visions, like these dreams happened several times. So then I was like, you know what? I want to be prepared. If I go, I want it to be a spectacle. I want women to weep. And men. But that's the one thing I want to have. And I also am going to have a will with passwords to all my social media, and I'm already working on my death video that I will give to somebody to post.
I volunteer myself
cool.
as tribute.
Cool. Yeah, but enough about me. Talk about the no-hitter.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I noticed it in the 4th inning.
Yes.
And I remember Des was to my left, and was it Jackie?
Jackie. Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, have you guys noticed? And then, shh, I got the whole
so you were
shut
shushing
up.
everybody?
I was
We were
like,
shushing
ooh,
him.
like, okay, I won't say anything. And then after every 3rd out, it was just like 3 more innings, 2 more innings. And then I told everybody in the team, I was like, you know what? When they get 2 outs, we're just gonna go all the way to the first row seats. And sure enough, 2 outs. I forgot who was batting. We just went all the way to the front. And sure enough, I was like front row, like net was right in front of me. I took a good picture of his last pitch, and then
John got a really cool picture of us.
John Suhu?
Yeah.
John Suhu. So, I mean, it was cool because I wasn't there for the Kershaw.
I was. I got the greatest photobomb in the history of photobombs.
Really?
It's the most amazing photobomb ever.
What happened?
You want me to show it to you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I was on the cover of every single magazine and everything.
What?
I'm pretty proud of that. But I didn't mean to do it on purpose.
I was there for
So if you go
Arietta.
to his house, you'll probably see like them all.
It's like framed.
big canvas.
No,
So you walk
it's
in,
not.
it's
It's not. Let me find it. It was many selfies ago.
While he looks it up,
yeah.
real quick, what was the reaction of
Yeah,
the stadium
yeah.
when they pulled? Because he was playing. Bueller was pitching a heck of a game.
Hell yeah.
And that no hitter should have belonged to him. And now it's great. We're in history with the
Yes,
4
the
pitchers
4.
and no.
You know what I love the most about this no hitter? It's not stars. Like it's people who.
It's a rookie.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Garcia, who's back in AAA, and then Yimi. You know, so.
Yeah, and for me, that's like so well earned and
Yeah,
so
and
different.
Big ups to all the pitchers.
But what would have
That's
happened,
great.
just to your point, like they should have kept him. What if he would have kept him? Same thing happened in 2 years ago when Ross Stripling, his first outing with the Dodgers, took it to the 9th, San Francisco, and then he takes him out. What would have happened if he wouldn't have taken him out and then he would have given a hit? Everybody would have said they should have taken him out.
But the thought of having a no hitter with like
He
with
had a lot of
different
pitches already, though.
never really
Yeah.
crossed anybody's mind. Like we're not gonna say, oh, let's have a no hitter with different pitchers. That thought never really comes to mind.
No.
Just earlier this week, I believe it was the Rockies and the Padres again, and I think this time the Padres pitcher, I can't think of his name. He was throwing a perfect game, and in the bottom of the 8th or the top of the 8th, with 1 out, there was a hit, and there goes the no hitter. But that was a perfect game, so I can understand why that one was more, keep him in. I was just curious to know if did anybody yell at Roberts, because he does have the history of pulling pitchers out.
I mean,
too soon.
I think he did what he needed to do. Bueller already had a lot of pitches to begin with, so I think it was.
I thought it was the right decision.
Yeah, it was the
I
right
think
decision.
so too.
Okay.
Bueller is a young arm, and you got to think about look what happened to Julio.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, gosh,
and,
yeah.
and you got to protect your young arms. Like Clayton Kershaw was in our system for a while. He was like 21 when we finally like was a full-time pitcher. But like you gotta, because you gotta preserve those arms.
Yeah.
And a talent like Bueller, I'm with Dave Roberts on that. Like I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Especially in the 6th, he's already at 90-some pitches.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta take him out.
And then I love the fact that the rest of them like came through. Yeah.
So that was Friday.
Team effort. Yeah, that was Friday.
No, that was Friday. Saturday was the big Pantone game, where the flags were waving. We saw a Mexican flag out of the stands, and we saw
Alex has a really good story.
All right, so I'll tell you a story on how we got the flags in. We were worried we weren't going to be able to get the flags in. So a couple buddies.
Let me tell you why.
Well, can I tell my story?
Yes. But the day before, I was walking in.
Yes, you can, but let me finish my thought.
But give me a second.
She's going to talk about gum and perfume. And
Women.
Yeah. So the day before, I'm going through security. They have security. And the lady's going like through every inch of my bag. And she's literally pulling out like a little Victoria's Secret perfume, a pack of gum. She's like, you can't bring this in. I'm like, why? She doesn't tell me why.
No, she didn't say that. She's like, no puedes traer esto.
Oh, well,
En
you know,
español también.
En español. And I understood that, but I kind of like was like, why? No,
¿Por
I
qué?
did.
No, she's like, ¿por qué?
She doesn't speak Spanish.
Well, apparently.
Was this before or after you had a
My friend
quesadilla?
Tequila is near me. I do speak.
Now, was this
speak
before
Spanish.
the red hot dog or after?
This is before
This is
the red
before.
hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if they didn't even let.
We were just
my
concerned that the
perfume-
flag
yes.
wasn't going to go in.
And we couldn't bring in our camera the first day. So.
Second day, so we have a couple, I'm not going to give any names because that's our source. It's G classified. They took the flag in. Security, didn't say anything. We snuck it in. Good to go. Everybody was instructed to meet in the 5th inning behind the left field bleachers. We go, we set it up, and we're like, you know what? Let's just carry it in. Let's see what happens. So we're walking in, and we go through the first aisle, and then the lady's like, no, you guys need tickets. I'm like, damn, let's go to the other aisle. So we go to the other aisle. Keep in mind, I want to say it's like maybe 15 people.
Yeah.
50 people carrying the flag. And then the usher goes, and I quote, ahí vienen los de la bandera. Son los de Fox Deportes. Déjenlo pasar. Which means, hey, here come the flag people. They're from Fox Sports. Let them through. So we just walked right through. Walked right through.
Wow.
And that was normally I don't post pictures of like the flag extending itself or us.
Okay.
But I had to because it was so like interesting to see. Like, mind you, I'm across the stadium. Me and Jackie are kind of like, wait, are they going to be let through? Where are they? All of a sudden, they come marching like the 7 dwarfs. Well, the 15 dwarfs. And like, just like, yes.
Yeah.
And they're carrying the flag all slowly.
Took our time.
Took their time.
Why do you think they were so welcoming of the flag? They confused
Because
you
before the game, they on each side of the pavilions or the bleacher side, they had the Mexican flag and then the MLB flag, and it was almost the same size and same setup. They had people carrying the flag. They thought we were part of them.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Monsters Inc. I'm sure we've seen that movie when the monsters are walking in. They have the heroic music in the background.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want to play.
It was so
As we walk
calmly.
down the
No
aisle.
one said anything, and it looked because we had lanyards with the tickets.
Our
it
Pantone
looked like
lanyards.
there were badges.
Media badges.
Yeah, so it was.
And they were in English, no disrespect to
we-
Monterrey, but I'm pretty sure not a lot of them didn't know the language. So
We
that's
took
probably-
it out. The flag was out there for like a good 2 minutes. It was during the game, I think right after Jock hit a double. So obviously we don't want to interrupt the game. So we kind of like, all right, it's time to go. Took it out.
What happened?
Yes, came out on TV. Social media blew up. People sending us pictures, and we went back to our seats and enjoyed the game. It was raining, so that was one of the issues
It
I
was
had. Like,
raining.
I didn't know if we were gonna get it in, what we were gonna do, but it was probably the most easiest setup ever.
That's awesome.
I heard. I haven't heard the actual quote, but I read that Joe Davis said, "How'd you guys get that through customs?"
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
love Joe Davis.
Remind me, I gotta paste that in.
Oh.
It cost obviously, it cost a lot of money to
customs.
go to customs. Yeah.
Because what did we fly for?
Volaris.
Volaris. Yeah. So that was.
How was your experience, by the way, Volaris?
I do not like it. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
No, I won't mention the source here, but somebody also that was at the game. We'll talk about it. I don't want to give publicity.
Well, it's
here.
one of the few airlines that goes to Monterrey, so
That's
you can't
exactly
complain.
it.
I mean,
you can't complain, but the airline is garbage.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, being a Mexican, when I go to Mexico, I am forced to fly through Volaris. There you go. You found the picture.
Oh, that's
Don't go left or right though.
That's
You can pass it around. Just
oh,
don't go left or
okay,
right.
Okay. That's awesome. You look scared.
Yeah, I was a young whippersnapper back then.
Wait, let Matt
Look at that.
get a
So
picture.
that was on the cover of everything. That was on like LA Times. Every single major outlet that promoted, that was the main picture they used. And I go, great. I feel like the biggest douchebag for being
you
in his
should.
line.
You should.
No, that's awesome.
Now, here's the thing. I didn't intentionally try to do that. I basically had to get the shot. And in my mind, I'm like, I got to get there. I got to get this shot.
Yeah.
And so I ran. Here's another one that Kevin Wong, photographer, shot. Like, and I'm right behind him.
Oh,
But anyway.
You so did it on purpose.
Wow.
No, I
Sold
didn't.
it
I
on
swear.
purpose.
I felt so bad after. Like
You
Matt
should.
Mesa,
You should. You should.
Or I forget. It wasn't Matt Mesa. It was Josh Tucker at the time. Somebody sent me a picture of it. They're like, "Hey, dude, you're on the every picture," and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I felt so bad." But I'll tell you what. That was one hell of a shot that I got.
He even
Nobody's
tried to
got
cover
that.
his face. He's not
See?
fooling anybody.
Yeah, but to be at a no hitter from being at this one, and I missed Josh back because I wasn't on the road. But it must have been amazing because
It was
it's
so
just incredible. Especially when you get to the 9th inning, everybody in the stadium, even
Everybody
the
knows.
opposing team, cheers for it
Right.
because it's a moment in history. And I've been to the Hall of Fame. There
So
aren't
do
a
you
lot
think
of
that
better balls.
if it comes to the 9th, some players just swing on purpose?
I would. I'd give it to him. I'd give it to him. That's a moment. Like if you go 9 2/3 and you blow a no hitter, do you know how devastating that is?
That
That's
batter will
crazy.
be a jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It really was.
Or like if you ground to a shortstop and he fumbles the throw
So
to
somebody
first
did
base and you miss
a bunt a
perfect
couple
game.
years ago
Yeah,
on the 9th inning. Somebody did a bunt. It was I believe it was the Giants. Can't remember who it was.
yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Probably was the Giants.
Yeah, it
kind
probably
of a
was.
shit.
Nah, if it was the Giants, then yeah, that's dirty. But okay, so that was Saturday. No hitter.
No hitter.
No hitter Friday.
Yeah.
Flag Saturday. What was the big what Sunday? What was the big news on Sunday?
You know what?
had
After the
hangover.
game, we were able.
Recovery Sunday.
We woke up like
the
at
game,
3.
yeah. So after the game, we were able to kind of like tour the city and kind of, I guess, get a better look at Monterey because by the stadium.
Monterrey.
Can you say Monterrey like the rest of us,
Please,
please?
Monterrey.
I say Monterey.
Roll your R's too.
Monterey's up Northern California.
Monterey,
Yeah.
like
Monterrey.
Jack cheese.
Monterrey.
Yeah.
Por favor,
Like Jack cheese.
you're a Boricua. Can you please roll your R's?
I'm also like third generation.
Talking to the mic, please.
Yeah.
So anyways, we went, where did we go? It was
Santa
so
Lucia.
Cool. Oh my God, it was so nice. So nice.
So you guys went to
Out
the
there.
beach?
No.
No, the Riverwalk.
The river,
Riverwalk. Ah,
It's a man-made riverwalk that goes for like 4 miles.
wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
I
invite.
fed a bird.
It
Oh,
wasn't
and
a
it-
bird. It was a parrot.
Was it a
Parrot?
pretty
It was a
bird?
Was it a parrot or
It was
was
a
it
parrot.
a crow?
It was a very scary parrot. Let's put it that way. This thing can open up seeds in seconds, and then just kind of like eat the inside and leave the seed there, the shell. It was weird.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy.
But you guys did go to the game on Sunday too, right? Or
Yeah.
no? You did.
Yeah.
Okay. But there was, I mean, I know they lost.
We
right?
left early. I mean, yeah.
Very cool. Well, that's the excitement. The social media did have a lot of these highlights in the postings. Now after that, you guys were basically like Shark Tank people. Shout out to the high school. Tell me a little bit what happened.
We went to Franklin High School. It was really, really cool. We got to judge a Shark Tank inspired contest.
Oh, get cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. The kids were so cute. Taller than me, but cute.
How did it feel to? Because I've had opportunities to speak to kids.
Weird.
How did it feel? It was weird.
It was weird just like
Yeah.
going back to high school.
Yes.
The speech, I think us being judges, it was cool. It was I think we felt comfortable. Just going
Yeah,
to
I know
the
you
fact,
like judging people.
I do.
I thought Alex was
I
gonna
was
be
nice, though.
like
I was
really
nice.
rude. Even the interns
like,
were
what,
like,
10-year-olds?
I got text messages from our employees at night. They're like, Alex, please be nice.
please be nice to the kids.
He was playing the role.
No, I'm
no, I
really
was.
glad
I was
they
trying to be
brought it
Mr.
that
Wonderful.
attention.
Like you were good cop and he was bad cop, huh?
I'm always back up.
No,
Yeah.
actually,
But it was the other way around this time.
it was the I'm not gonna name names.
There was another judge that he was just bad.
I'm not gonna say that. It's just I seen him circle a lot of pores. Like it was on a scale from poor.
What were the presentations?
So basically, what they were asked to do is start a business. And it's an economics class, so we judged 2 different classes. And start a business, how much money would you need? What would be your startup appliances?
Blake! Is that Blake?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What would be your startup appliances, etc. So they pretty much told us like what they would do, and it was up to us to see if like they did it properly or left anything out. They were even supposed to ask us for a loan amount. It was interesting.
So what was the best presentation?
The first class
We had 3.
we had
Good.
3. Yeah.
Obviously,
There's 3 that you picked, or
no. So there's 2, second period and fourth period. Second period, it was a boba company, a mobile boba shop, and a mobile app that lets you find parkings when you go to parking structures. We picked boba just because it was a little bit more realistic.
like the drink?
Yeah, like the drink. They both had presentations. Obviously, I really like the app one. It's just that I felt that it's been done before.
Yeah.
Boba, you see a lot of trucks. I haven't seen a boba one. So I thought that they had the most chance. The presentation, they're both side to side, and we went with boba.
How old are these kids?
High schoolers,
school
16,
seniors.
17.
Wow, they're so smart. I
Yeah.
wasn't that smart when I was 16.
No, the one that we picked in the 4th period was like amazing.
It was Dr. Game.
Yeah. Dr. Game, and what they were doing was because they did their research perfectly. So Franklin High School is in Highland Park, and they pretty much know that there's no video game stores in Highland Park. GameStop, they've tried bringing GameStop there. Unfortunately, they did like the traffic that goes around there. Nothing really comes. And then they decided to bring in Dr. Game, and they wanted to bring in kind of like it's like a GameStop but with tournaments. So like people can go and like have like tournaments there and play each other on these games or whatnot. And then they picked a location that was right behind the high school, which I thought was great because then you're gonna get a lot of traffic, a lot of kids. So they just went
A lot
really
of kids
into
not doing
depth.
homework,
Yeah. But they also did a 3D, 4D.
They did an interior design of the location, and they even had a website. I mean, they spent time on it, and so they won. That was 4th period. It was cool. It was interesting. I get the sense we might be doing it next year.
That's awesome.
It was cool.
That's really cool.
I had fun.
That's really. I like when you guys give back, like your little softball tournament that you had, and not little, it was huge, gigantic.
Thank you for being a part of that.
No,
by
I
the
really
way.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. But that's really cool that because that's part of the thing that I like to do is as much success that I'm blessed with, I want to make sure that I give other because when I was young, I would wish that I have that kind of. I didn't have those kind of opportunities.
Same.
You know what?
The following day we went back.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have time to speak. Like when we were judges, we were just judging. So the following day, we went back and we gave our stories.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's very
So
cool.
bringing that up, let's get into Eric.
That's what I was, that's
Yeah.
how I was gonna go. So
What is this, a porno?
We have kids.
Oh, excuse me. That's the part where you censor and edit it.
yeah, that's the part where kids
Let-
say, "Daddy, what did you just say?"
Not.
Let's get
What's up?
into your beginning.
Okay, like when I was born,
yeah.
Inception, like when they thought of me.
Your mom's
Like-
adorable,
like-
by the way.
Okay.
For those of you
Huh?
who did not follow his Mother's Day shenanigans, it was awesome. His mother had a huge, huge, huge smile. Why don't you tell us a little bit about
I
that?
don't like talking about myself.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So, anyways, no, it's funny because Mother's Day was towards the end of a homestand, and usually during homestands we're really busy. I'm working 16-hour days sometimes, and so I didn't really buy a gift. I didn't have time to buy a gift. I wanted to buy a gift, so it was coming up to the days approaching Mother's Day. And fortunately, me and my boy Julian, J Good Productions, Real Good Productions, shout out, yeah. Anyways, so me and him worked Saturday. We worked the alumni game, and so my boss was like, if you guys work Saturday, because Saturday's a big shoot day, we'll give you Sunday off. So I'm like, perfect. So we had Mother's Day off. And obviously I went to go see my mom. And so I called my brother-in-law because my brother-in-law had taken my sister on a date for her birthday in a helicopter. So I'm like, yo, what's up with the helicopter? Can we do that? And so he's Indian. He's like, yes, of course we can do that. And so like, and you can't do that. That's racist if you do it. So basically, he's like, of course. And so, I mean, I'm really bad at Indian. Every time I see my mom, I'm like, hi, Mom, how are you? You know, like just to be a dick. Oh, answer that. But anyway, so he said, all right, let's do it. But so he had his mom, he had his homie. So I forgot his name. He's a dude with a turban. And then my niece, and then I had my mom. And then my sister was working that day, unfortunately. But we saw her later in the day because she's a mother also, obviously, niece, sister. So it was pretty dope. Like, so we took 2 helicopters and we both took off at the same time. And like I put the whole thing on my story, and it was a great time. Like anytime I could put a smile on my mom's face, that's always a win. Of course, because when she scowls, it's a lose.
Yeah, and shout out to all the moms. Happy late Mother's Day to everybody. Hope everybody had a good Mother's Day weekend. So
it was my first.
It was your first.
Yeah.
You have a dog.
Yeah.
My child has 4 paws.
Fine.
And?
Very well.
You're half a mom.
He also knows to use the bathroom outside. What about you guys with kids, huh?
I know how to use the bathroom
Just saying.
everywhere. Everywhere. Anytime, any place.
Okay, so why don't we get
pe-
started with kind of like where...
Well, so people know who our guest is. Erick, who is a senior producer for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah.
But how did that start? Where did you begin your journey to being a senior producer? It is deep. Like you said, like in high school, you didn't have the resources.
So was a time in 1982 when Gandhi was Best Picture in the Academy Awards. Now, I grew up I was a boisterous young soul.
You were? Okay.
A little bit, yeah. And so my parents, I'm not to, I keep it humble, but I was kind of a cute kid. And my parents were like, you should get your kid and you should have him do stuff like acting and modeling. So I started doing that kind of stuff. I'm going to just give you the condensed version, Cliff Notes. But so I used to be a child actor and did some modeling. I hated it. It was my parents.
So the pool pictures were not just a couple days ago. Actually, there's some history behind the pool pictures.
Yes, of course. I know how to take a picture. Anyways, so basically, they got me. I hated it because every time after school, when I wanted to hang out with my friends, my mom would be like, you have to go on auditions. And I went on thousands of auditions. And it was awesome when I booked things because you get paid, you get opportunities, you get to travel. Like I booked a movie when I was 16. I lived in Italy for 3 months, in Israel and France, and it was awesome. And so basically, I went to college.
Wait, what's the name of that movie?
Nice try. Anyways, so basically, I went to college.
Check his IMDb.
That's why you don't say my last name.
Erick Vazquez.
Hey,
with the Z.
Cállate.
V-A-Z.
Ya te dije que te calles.
Easy.
You don't understand what I said to you, but it was very nice
Yes,
things.
I did.
So basically, in college, I was supposed to study theater arts because I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. I was in. It's funny because I was not really popular in high school before. And what happened is I booked a movie when I was in 10th grade or 11th grade. I was 16. And my teacher, who I just found out passed away, Miss Coquino, R.I.P., journalism teacher. Oh, no. She found out, she's like, because I told her, I was like, hey, I need to take a day off because I'm going to go to Italy to audition for this movie. And she's like, you're going to be in a movie? So she had the class write a story about me.
What year was this?
So anyways, they wrote a story about me before when I went to audition, got the job. Then they wrote a story when I got the job. Then they wrote a story when I came back. So when I came back, I used to be I was a skateboarder. And I had a grungy hair. I didn't know how to be
push.
Yeah, just like that. But see, I didn't have swagger back then. Because I was kind of a poser when I first started. And I saw all the kids in my junior high, because it was Westwood, were white kids with long hair listening to Nirvana. So I thought that's what I had to do. So that's what I did. But my hair doesn't look like theirs. My hair's like Sideshow Bob. It's just bow. Yeah, so it didn't work out that well. So I didn't know how to dress. I dressed cargo shorts that were cut
there's
off.
proof of that.
Hey, stop it. So anyways...
Pantone 294 on Instagram for proof of that. Okay.
So basically, I got into UCLA for theater arts, but with theater arts, there's a separate application process. And I turned in the paperwork late because I was a dumb kid, not really caring about anything. My mom was trying to force me to go to college. Thank God she did, because I'm in a better place now because of it. But so they denied me after I got in because I didn't turn in my. So I was like, I wanted to stay in the UC system. Because I got into NYU, but I was scared. I had cold feet moving to New York. So I didn't go to NYU. So I ended up going to UC Santa Cruz. Go Slugs! You! Got slug laugh on my belly too, bruh. But anyways,
you got the cold feet before moving to New York.
Yeah. So I didn't get into Berkeley because I'm not that smart, and my mom didn't wanted me to go to Santa Barbara because she was afraid I'd just party all the time, which I still drove down every weekend anyways. But so I went, and I hate cows, so I didn't go to Davis. So UC Santa Cruz was like the best option. So I went there and studied film and digital media, and that's when I started thinking. I graduated college, and I'm like. Firstly, I want to say I'm blessed and fortunate that I'm one of the few people in my graduating class that is working in the field that they study. Because a lot of people get a degree and they end up doing something else. Right. So God was good to me, and like I'm working in that field still. And so basically,
not just in the field,
no.
But for a kick-ass job.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a really long. This is gonna be like a 2-hour podcast. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
after college, my mom was like, "You should try acting again. You're older now." Because I was always like every role I got, I was like, I look young, so I got a younger role. But so basically, I tried to go on auditions, and I did book. I booked a soap opera. I'm not going to tell you which one or when it aired.
Oh my God! Was it One Life
Young
to
and the
Live?
Restless.
I did like 25 episodes too, but
IMBD,
my
guys.
gosh.
IMBD.
DB. See, but keep saying BD.
It's so funny.
But what happened was that when I go on these, like I said, I never had the passion for it, and then when I go on these auditions, I found these like creepy older casting directors, like these old women that were just like trying to, and I'm like, this is not the way I want.
Movement.
Yeah, this is not the way I want to make it to the top.
Right.
Yeah, so I gave up acting, and then I started like hosting. I was a host. I used to work for this company called Music Plus TV, Music Plus Television. It was like online broadband music network, kind of like MTV with hosts, and like so I was just a production person, but the host Stuart Brazel, who I'm trying to get to come to your thing,
yeah.
She thought I was a cool, good-looking guy with personality, and so she's like, you should try hosting. So I'm like, all right, sure. So they put me on, and I ended up hosting my own show, and I had a great couple years there, like hosting, and then I ended up leaving that company, and I worked for MTV, and so I'm like, oh my God. I could be the next Sway. I could be Kurt Loder. And
you don't know the answer.
By the way, if I said Kurt Loder and you don't know who that is, that means because I'm older than dirt. But anyways.
I'm trying to think of the bald guy as they used to.
Oh, Matt Pinfield. Yes. Yeah. We old. Anyways, so I thought, okay, maybe this could be my break, and I'll be a VJ for MTV. And they were grooming me. I was a field reporter, so I did some on-camera stuff for them. But what happened? It was 2008, 2009, so there was a recession, and entertainment companies had layoffs. So this had already been so I left Music Plus TV, got a job somewhere, got laid off. Went somewhere else, got laid off. So this is the third time that I got laid off. Shout out to Lisa Gonzalez. She gave me an opportunity because, I was working, where I was working before MTV? Times were rough in 08 and 09. I was working at the Grove in the Santa house, filming kids when they came to see Santa with an ugly sweater on.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
Yeah, shout out to Drake. But anyways, so they gave me an opportunity, and I worked for them. And even though it didn't work out, and I was unemployed again, I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. I'll be all right because I've been unemployed twice, and I'm not going to stay on unemployment. So I found this job posting on Craigslist of all websites. Final Cut Pro Sports Editor for the Dodgers. Craigslist. Now, usually on Craigslist, you're like finding a couch or apartments or a weird person to have a rendezvous with.
A good time?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, no way, this can't be real. It's the Dodgers. But you know what? And it had this paragraph, like this thick. You can't see that on the radio, but it's like bigger than this microphone. And so basically, it said, you need to know this program, that program, that program. I knew about half of that. And I had no sports experience. I had entertainment experience, and I used to do like action sports, like X Games. Shout out to my boy P-Rod. He was on my show Open Session back then. But anyway, so I grew up skating with P-Rod, by the way. And that guy is a millionaire now. Now see what I do? Yeah. My mom was never supportive of skating. She's like, go to college. Anyway, but P-Rod's a special case. He's a special person. But anyway, so I forgot what I was talking about.
Craigslist.
Oh yeah, Craigslist. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fix my resume. I'm gonna apply in the morning. I'm gonna have dinner right now. And I don't know if it was God tapping me on the shoulder. Something told me, no, apply right now. So I'm like, fine. I applied. I just changed my resume a little bit. Because usually in production, if any of you got production jobs and you want to get a job, you need to make it real. And so I just used my old reel. I didn't update it. I sent a link to one of the open session shows, and I was like, who knows? Whatever. It's Craigslist. It's not real. And I get a call an hour later. So I just had dinner. It was a lovely dinner. It was chicken parm. It was delicious. I made it. It was really good. Really, you should try my
Your
chicken parm.
Avocado eggs look really
It was
good.
bomb. Yeah, it was real bomb. Although I didn't make the chicken parm with my shirt off, like I did the avocado eggs. But anyways, so they call me, and I get a call from Kat Bellinger. You guys know who Kat Bellinger is from the Dodgers, the entertainer. She goes, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh my god, who is this little girl?" She's like, "Hi."
She's like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, she's like, "Can you come in for an interview tomorrow?" I was so like taken back by her voice that I forgot her name. Like after she hung up with me. So I went to the Dodgers, interviewed. Shout out to Lauren Lucan, who gave me the opportunity. Thank you so much. She was a fan of MTV's style of editing. So I was already a shoo-in. Like so I grew up a Dodgers fan, but I didn't know the team that well. So I literally went to the website, remembered like 4 names. So she goes, so who's your favorite Dodger? And I was like, oh yeah, I love Matt Kemp. I love this person. Even though Manny got suspended for 50 games, like I sound like I knew everything about the game. And so I was already a shoo-in. They didn't quiz me that hard on the Dodgers because we quiz people when they apply for jobs here. You better know who our third baseman, especially with this front office. You got to know who the third baseman is in AA. That's how serious it is. But anyway, so she loved me. So I went home. And they called me and like, hey, we need you to come in tomorrow. We had this show called the Junior Dodgers Show, which aired on Fox back then when we were on Fox. We need you to finish it. So I'm like, sure, I'll come in. So I came in, finished the show, started off as an independent contractor for 6 months, became staff 2010, 9 years later, I'm still here.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? So it goes to show you, like I asked my boss, I go, hey, like a weekend, I'm like, just curious, man. It's Craigslist. Like, did you get a lot of responses? He's like, to be honest with you, shout out to Greg Taylor. He's like, to be honest with you, after an hour, we closed it because we got thousands and thousands of responses.
God.
So had I waited the next morning, there could have been somebody out there as talented, as hungry, more hungry, that would have that job right now, and who knows where I'd be right now.
Or very crappy, and they would be suffering.
Yeah.
So
it just goes to show you, don't doubt yourself, just because you don't have the
chicken parmesan can wait.
What's that?
The chicken parmesan can wait. Isn't that what you
Exactly, yeah. Because had I not done that, who knows? I wouldn't be sitting here right now with you guys.
Right.
And maybe God was on my side that time, and I've always tried to live a positive life and have a positive attitude. So maybe that helped, but I got the job, and I've been, now I got one of these.
And what is that? Explain it, because like you said,
it's a shiny ring. Shiny ring. Wait, it looks dope with the light. Well, you gotta see it with the light, bro. Hold on.
Yes.
And Alana was talking smack.
Yeah. Tell us about Alana. What?
Woo, bro!
You gotta do it sideways. Like that's there you go.
Ah, bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. Anyway.
Okay, so
What's
what
up?
is that?
Huh?
What is that? Explain it.
You want to see it?
No,
You want to wear it?
I want to wear it. Pass it on.
girls first. I'm sorry.
It is a National League Champions ring. So if you guys don't know about the Dodgers, we won the pennant last year. Yes, we went to the World Series and we lost in Game 7. I know, it sucked. It's devastating. I was depressed for weeks, months, still depressed. But it took 29 years to get there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we had 104 wins. We had an amazing season.
Yeah.
And you gotta think about that and appreciate what they did. This team, shout out to the campaign slogan, were awesome. Like, it was funny. We'd sit in the press box and watch some of these games, and I'd be like, "What is going on with this team? Like, they would come back every single night." So I was blessed to have the opportunity. Seriously, bro, white gold,
Bro.
Gotta be careful with the
Wow, this guy just dropped my ring.
don't.
I'm not gonna give you my Emmy, bro. You're gonna drop that. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Emmy right now.
So anyway.
FYI, Gabe just
Drop my freaking National League Champions ring.
Yeah.
You heard it on the podcast.
Bruh.
It's too heavy.
All right, fine. It's okay.
We will not be.
I gave it to Yvonne.
giving
You're the
Emmy
second person. The
to-
first person was Yvonne Carrasco, but she dropped it on carpet. You dropped it on a hard surface.
It's
cool. It's cool.
I love Yvonne. Shout out to Yvonne. She's gonna be doing our women's.
YC, I love you. Anyways, so they said we're gonna give full-time employees the opportunity to get a ring with your name on it, and of course I said hell yeah, because you never know when it took them 29 years to get 9 years to get there.
Right.
You don't know when
We
they'll
might
get
not
back.
even go
Yeah,
back.
So yeah, we there was a little bit of taxes we had to pay for it and whatnot, but they blessed us with the opportunity to get rings. And even though we lost the World Series, it's a really cool moment. My mom wore it. Every time I meet a fan in the stadium and they bring up the ring, I let them wear it. I'm like, you want me to take pictures
Oh,
of you?
I've seen that on Randy Radcliffe.
Yeah. Shout out to Randy and her YouTube. Yep. So yeah.
So do you know of anyone who does not want their ring?
You guys are thirsty for a ring, huh?
I want a ring.
I don't off the top of my head, but it's kind of too late now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of too late now.
So maybe next time.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You know certain people in charge. You might be able to pull some
We
strings.
don't like to ask for favors.
No,
but-
I'll make that call. I'll call.
Of course you will.
I'll
Yeah.
call.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into it because what does your Instagram handle stand for? Say it. And please explain it because I think your handle should be Erick Vazquez.
Yes.
But I just
you haven't
googled Erick
used it.
Vazquez and like thousands of people came up, so I couldn't
Yes.
find your movie.
Exactly. Good. I know.
Yes.
So what's the handle and explain it?
All right, so all of you on the IG, it's also the same handle on my Snapchat, which I'm going to delete soon because Snapchat's dying. And everything, Twitter, I've had it for years, but it's just my name and a nickname. You know, it's not
No, well, your
special.
name is Eric. This is not your
Yeah,
name.
that's my name.
So
The ECV is Erick Vazquez, which is the Cesar Vazquez has been passed down amongst the men in my family. So if I only have a
Oh my
girl,
gosh.
her name is going to be Cesar. Sorry. I don't care. Yeah, so basically that's the ECV is that.
Okay.
And the DBLK is a little nickname I had back in the day.
And what is that nickname?
What?
What is that nickname?
I don't know.
Diamond Black?
No, people, the black, diamond black, nah, it's not none of that. People always ask me what it is, and you know, I just don't like talking about it. It's a past life that I had. And
But it's a good thing
it's
you're on
like-
this podcast because we talk about the past life.
Yeah.
So
But
let's
it
talk
can't-
about
It can't be the
Okay.
past life when this is your present handle.
Correct. Well, basically, I guess I could tell you guys, but don't tell anybody, okay? Promise. Just stay. This stays in this room.
Pinky promise.
Just us five.
Yes.
Okay.
Blake left. Just us five. No one else. Okay?
Okay.
Can know this.
All right.
I used to be a rapper back in the day. Among the other things I hoard myself out to, acting, modeling, and rapping. I try to do anything to be. See, my lifelong goal was to be. I was voted most likely to be a celebrity in high school, obviously. But I wanted to be rich and famous, you know. And then it's funny, like I've had a lot of experiences in my life that humbled me, and now I don't really care. If I leave this earth and I impacted somebody's life, that's all that matters to me. If I made somebody smile at the grocery store, if I, did something, if you asked me to do something for you and it meant a lot to you, I'm already happy with the life that I lived. I feel like I've done a lot of amazing things, and if I were to go tomorrow, then I could be content, to leave. So I don't want to be rich. There's more to life than material things and money and fame. Everybody's trying to be famous out here in this town. Like, I'm good. So anyways, I was a rapper, and
What kind of rapper?
like a really good one. I had bars. I spit hot fire like Dylon.
Is there a way to put him on?
No. That was that was a past thing.
No, I think we should see his skills. Do
no.
we have a song?
No, I'm not gonna do it. Look, I'll only do it if you play a song from The Chronic 2001. I love that album. It's sick.
I got you, Eric.
Do you have
Give me 3 seconds.
Do you have Act Right?
Give me 3 seconds.
While
That's
we
a
pull
great
that up,
song.
So what does it stand?
Don't hit play yet. What? Yeah,
So what's the nickname?
it stands for just play the song. Okay. See, a lot of people ask me what ECV DBLK stands for. What does it mean? It's pretty simple. Let me explain. You see, the ECV stands for Erick Cesar Vazquez, and Cesar Vazquez was passed down amongst the Cuban men in my family. That's simple. And then the DBLK, it stands for Diabolik. I used to be a rapper, yes. I'm not anymore, but I was a rapper back in the day. That was my name. But you can't call me that, bruh. You don't know me like that. You're fired.
You're-
I'm fine. It just shut down.
You're fired.
Can we?
Just run it back.
Don't.
We're gonna run it back.
Keep it open. You have
Take
one
your phone off
job.
lock. You have one
I don't
job.
have it. That's the thing.
Oh my god, this is terrible. This is why we're not gonna tell you what that is. Although I just said it right now. All right, is that from the top? Run it back. Run it back. All right, back to where I was saying. A lot of people ask me what ECV DBLK stands for, and that's my Instagram handle. The ECV stands for Erick Cesar Vazquez, which is Cesar Vazquez has been passed down amongst the Cuban men in my family. Shout out to Cuba. And then the DBLK stands for Diabolik, which is a rap name that I used to have back in the day. Not anymore. I'm retired. So just call me Eric. That's my name. Don't call me Diabolik. Des, call me Diabolik. Nah, fam! That's not my name. If you do, I'm gonna get mad. So don't call me that. Because then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to say something about that. Because that's not cool, okay? Don't do that. I'll be like this. Excuse me. My name is Eric. I hop on microphones and drop the greatest lyrics. You don't like my swagger? Blame my parents. I'm a cat with dimples. Rap is simple. I attack the tempo and attract the nymphos. Just in case you lack the info, I used to cruise around in a Honda Accord. Now I'm in a Benzo, entrepreneur. All your fam and your friends know I conjure what's pure. When the chicks see me out, they say, bonjour, monsieur. Check the rhyme. Who can spit shit nice? I'm on point all the time like Q-Tip and Fife. I got a lot to prove. I'ma plot my moves. My flow is stellar and I never lost my groove. The Diabolik can spit sick shit with every damn sentence. And this kid can make a grand entrance. Like Jim Duggan with a 2x4. I burst through screaming, Pantone 294! It's an experience more than a ticket. And World Series champs is what I'm sort of predicting. On the podcast with Alex and Dez. And I could teach you what talented is. With his raps up, I'm brought up with a slogan. Stay focused, don't get caught up in the moment. And at the moment, I'm on vacation. Stay patient, cause rap is way basic. I'ma take a break till the game gets a facelift. Till then, I'll be chilling in my spaceship. You know my stilo, singing in my car. Counting my likes, thinking I'm a star. Maybe out at night, I'll be drinking at a bar. No matter what I do, nobody's bringing it this hard. Hey, let's do a little chorus. I wanna do a little chorus real quick. When I point to you, I want you to do something.
Oh, God.
Just say 294.
294.
Let's try it. Okay. So I'm gonna go bum bum bum, and you're gonna go 294. Let's try it one more time. Bum bum bum.
294.
Wanna take over stadiums? Call
294.
It's like a big family. Call
294.
I said it's more than a ticket. It's
294.
It's an experience. Call
294.
Yo. Call Pantone 294. I said call Pantone 294 or in the DM at Pantone 294. I'd like to join this fam of yours. Hey. There you go. The artist formerly known as Diabolik. That's not my name anymore. So don't call me that. My name is Eric. Okay? Love you guys. That's it. I am never rapping again. Ever. Don't ask me to rap.
It's okay.
Nah, fam.
We have it on video.
Oh my god.
It's going on YouTube.
I mean, Eric.
All right, Diabolik. I'm sorry.
Stop it. Stop it. That's what the DBLK stands for. Hit me with a follow if you like that.
That was awesome.
Very cool, man.
That was awesome.
I can see why you've gone so far. Because you are very talented.
Patronize me, bro.
No, that was really awesome.
I can see why you got an Emmy. So
Yeah, because I rap.
Because you rap.
I rap. No, I don't rap anymore. It's funny because shout out to everybody who my close friends call me D or Diabolik that knew me back. So whenever somebody calls me that, I'm like, wait,
How do you know?
how do you know me? But actually, it was funny because I actually had an opportunity. What happened was I had an opportunity to sign to a label. And I really took it serious. The problem is I found my craft. I was a battle rapper. Shout out to Tantrum, The Source. I don't know if you follow battle rap on YouTube, but those guys kill it. And The Source is a legend. He's like a two-time battle rap Olympics champion and all that. But that's what I did. I was like a battle rapper. And so when this label was like, hey, we'd love to, you have a great look. And then they wanted me to do like B2K kind of stuff because, they thought I was pretty. But I was like, nah, man. I take pride in my craft. So I was like, I'm good. And you know what? To me, it was like a pipe dream. And so basically, I was like, I need to follow real dreams. And so after college, I kind of gave up the rap. I tried it for a little bit when I was a host because I hosted a hip hop show. Okay. And then so I interviewed all kinds of rappers and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a connection. I gave it up.
Trying to do like Tigga from the Rap City The Basement. Did you rap with them? No?
I just met you, man. We ain't friends like that. Anyway, so now I'm just a senior producer for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just.
Yeah.
There you go.
So how'd you get that Emmy?
So, we've been blessed to have the opportunity to get ourselves to air on TV, and this aired on Sports in LA. We did this holiday special. I don't know if you guys remember me. and the videos with talking bobbleheads. I used to do these talking bobblehead
Christmas
commercials.
one, right?
Yeah. I used to do these talking bobblehead commercials for the Dodgers, and like all you bobblehead people out there, like custom bobbleheads, 10th player, all you guys out there, they showed a lot of love. They loved that stuff. But anyways, I think we even used one of Mario's bobbleheads.
Nice.
But anyway, so we made a holiday video. We do a holiday video at the end of every year, and so my boss was like, why don't we do like a holiday story, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like one of those kind of things with your bobbleheads. I'm like, you know what? Fine. It was a lot of work.
How many hours?
It took like several weeks to do it. Wow. It takes a long time. So if you want me to do it for you, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
I need a bobblehead.
Yeah, just ask Alex. I'm not cheap.
No,
yeah.
he's not.
But he's worth it.
Oh, thank you.
But I pay on time, right?
You do. Absolutely.
Cool.
Instantly. Venmo. Bam. You're rich.
I'm banned from Venmo because of that incident. There was an incident on,
Because of that? Seriously?
They thought it was fraud or something, and I'm banned. Yeah.
Good thing I went straight to the bank with that right away. Anyway, so Vin Scully narrated this talking bobblehead holiday story, which I can give you guys a copy of. I have it on my phone, so you can play it or put it on a website or anything. But so on the so we won an Emmy award because it aired on Sports LA as a sports feature, and so I can say that I won an Emmy with Vin Scully.
That's
and that's
amazing.
what this is for. That's what this is for. Love you, baby. So yeah.
I got to hold it.
Yeah. So and then we have been fortunate to be able to get those opportunities thanks to the Dodgers and Sportsnet LA for airing our stuff.
All because you applied that day.
Craigslist.
The following day.
Craigslist will change your life.
Oh my gosh. It will also kill you.
So let's get to your actual job, to your day job. It's all great glitz and glamour, but
it's kind of hot, man. I'm sweating.
But I'm pretty sure you've had a day
Eric's getting naked.
Where it's stressful. So tell me about a weird, stressful day that is just like a tough day.
How about Vin Scully's last home broadcast?
Oh, okay. Did you cry?
Yeah, it was amazing, right?
Wow, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was
very
so
touching.
amazing. So basically, usually during clinch, it's a clinch game. Mm-hmm. During clinch games, we have to get our location. So backstage has their spot. We have our spot with our cameras. And we want to make sure we document that because you never know, should they win a championship one day, you got to have a DVD with bonus features, backstage stuff and our stuff, like behind the scenes, because people want to see that. You can't just rely on MLB. Because there's only a few cameras, and we got cameras too. So we were in our location. I was actually on the stairs where Matt stands right before games. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Like right by the owners. And then my boy Julian was inside the clubhouse as they were prepping it. But it was stressful because you know that game. Corey Seager hits that home run and get us back in the game. And who of all people hits the home run? Charlie Culberson hits that home run, and it was immaculate. The way it was so majestic when he hit it. But that was a stressful day because it was like we were up and down, and we're like, we're going to win, we're going to lose. And the thing about that game is if the Padres lost, or I forget what team it was, if they would have lost, we still would have clinched. But we're the Dodgers. We want to clinch on a win. Right. So that was a stressful day because we were up and down. Because the thing is with the clubhouse, when they're prepping it for celebrations, it's the last minute. Like I was in Arizona when they jumped in the pool, and like I have great photos of that. But my boss said if you ever post that, you were fired. That'll be your last edit because they got mad about it. And
they
obviously,
did.
This is
they
a first class.
Heard about
yeah,
it.
John McCain got on that, and this is a
you
first
even
class.
Have a pool if you can't even get in.
I have great photos I can show you later though. The Dodgers are a first class organization, and they don't want to disrespect the Diamondbacks. They're our friends. Josh Rawitch is the VP of communications over there. He used to work for the Dodgers, and he worked for them. So it's all baseball family, Right. So obviously we don't really talk about that anymore. But so you have to walk in literally the last minute. So like that game, I walked in and Greinke's in the clubhouse. And you don't want to be that guy that jinxes it, So like we wait. Even the stadium ops, they wait to wrap everything till like unless it's a blowout, But like if it's a close game like that game, it's like, so we were taking it down, getting ready, taking it down, and your camera, like, should I wrap it? Should I not wrap it? Should I wrap? Same thing happened Game 5 against the Mets, which we lost. And that's what I'm saying. So we have to wait, to the last minute because you don't want to be the one that jinxes it. Like against the Mets, we all went down there where our cameras wrapping. Alon was down there, and it was Chase Utley, and it was when Chase Utley took out what's his name, the dude from the Mets from the slide. Yeah, and so Alana was like, if Chase hits a home run right now, with all that's going on, I will go streaking on the field. And I'm like, well, I got a high speed camera, so let's do this. But it didn't happen. We lost that series. But that was probably like clinching.
But then he hit 2 home runs the following game?
Who? No, that was the end of our lives.
Was it?
Against the Mets. They eliminated us at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost, and they went to the World Series and lost to the Royals.
Wasn't the Chase Utley game 2?
It was game 2.
Yeah, it was game 2, and then the following day when they went to New York.
Yeah, but I'm talking about game 5.
Okay.
Because Chase Utley was the last at bat. Mm-hmm. So if had he hit that home run, how crazy would that have been with all that happened in that series?
It would have been nice.
Yeah, but it didn't happen.
So nice.
But it's okay. We got to the World Series and had amazing times last year. So that's what I would say.
That's a stressful day for you.
That's pretty stressful. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be the one that jinxes it. Same thing with no hitters. Like no hitters going, like when Kershaw's going on, you gotta wait. You don't want to be that guy because they'll remember you. Mm-hmm. Next spring training when they see you, they will remember.
So the game is over typically, say like at 10 o'clock or so. What time is your day over?
Whew, I'm there late. Sometimes, I've been trying to go to the gym a lot after work, so I try to leave like by the 7th or the 8th. Huh?
You left work early the other day because you were asking us if we were still at the office, and we were.
Yeah, was it a game day?
No.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
It was Friday.
It was not a game day.
It was Monday.
Yeah, trying to call me out. Woman!
My bad.
Should we talk about a little video that you recorded in Mexico?
No.
You want to go there?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, good. So yeah.
There's a lot of videos in Mexico.
Like, apparently. I didn't get the invite, but thanks.
There's a lot of them.
He was invited. We did invite him.
Who?
Eric.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No,
did.
we
Lies!
assumed he was gonna go.
Lies! You thought the Dodgers were going to send me. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Wait, where did we invite him? Colorado.
Oh,
we
yeah.
invited you
Where
to
it's
Colorado.
freaking cold. I want to go somewhere where it's sunny so I can take my
Come
shirt
to
off.
Chicago with us.
Huh?
Come to Chicago.
It's cold there.
No, it's not. We're going in June. It's going to be hot.
I'll think about it. Maybe. Maybe you catch me on a road trip sometime. Yeah,
So your footage is mainly.
you're so like, I like, you got like segues, bro. You're like a radio guy.
I try to be.
Yeah. What did you ask me?
Your footage.
What footage?
Is what you do. You do for the Dodgers.
It's owned by the Dodgers.
It's owned by the Dodgers.
Yeah, don't post it or you get sued by Major League Baseball.
Or
Right.
they take it down.
Yeah, they'll take it down. Anything
Like
I
they
post
did
with
with
Dodger
us.
stuff, I have to wait till the Dodgers. Like Matt has to post it. Shout out to Matthew Mesa. Matty
Matt,
Cakes.
when are you coming on?
Yeah, you should come on. He's really funny. He's really
Is he?
Shut
funny.
up.
He's super dry and fun. He's so funny. Yeah.
Shut up.
You should-
Like The Office funny?
Yeah, oh my god, it's my favorite show. I've seen the entire Office like 28 times over and over again, like the entire show.
I love The
that
Office.
show. It's my
Yeah,
favorite show.
The Office
I wish my
is
work
good.
environment was like that.
Wait,
I
what
think I would be
character
Dwight
would you
Schrute.
be?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough to do Jim. Huh?
So you have to wait for the footage to be posted.
Yeah, for me to post it on my
you to
social
post it on your
media.
social
Yeah,
media.
but obviously, like sometimes I don't do that. If the Dodgers don't, the thing we don't want to break stories and we don't want to release something before the Dodgers because we work for the Dodgers,
Right.
And it's obviously they come first. So if they don't post it, then I'm good. But yeah, basically, because I've got a lot of gems, a lot of really cool footage that I'd love to show off, but I can't just do that. It's all on my phone.
So
But-
I know you have like a couple of shows that you've been producing.
Yes.
Let's talk about those.
Okay. Oh, now?
Yeah.
So we do these shows on Facebook Live that air, or we do a show called Dodger Inside, which is produced by Julian Gooden, who's one of my colleagues. That's a daily, it's like a pregame show where it's got like an L bar. Sorry, baby. It's got like an L bar, and they talk about topics, the game. It's your pregame show to get you ready for the game. It's on Facebook, airs live. Then we have other shows. We have a show called Focus on the Dodgers, which is a show about John Suhu, photography, and all the cool photos he's taken in history.
He's amazing.
Yeah, so we aired our first one, and it came out really well. And if you are an aspiring photographer, or just to take cool IG photos, make sure to use the hashtag FOTDodgers, and you might be featured on a future show. Because it's all about photos, and we do show off 3 fan photos at the end, and John Suhu talks about it and what he likes.
Are we
from the
allowed
photo.
to enter?
Maybe. I know a guy. And then so we have another show called the Dodgers Road Show. And the Dodgers Road Show basically is a show with Mark Langell, who is a team historian. And he did one of my karaoke's. Oh my god, it was so amazing.
It was good.
Right, he brought it.
Dude, I was like, who is this guy and why did he do that so well? I failed, by the way.
Yeah,
I
you were
failed.
terrible.
Yeah. That's
But
okay.
anyways, Alex was cool. Alex was like, in the background and stuff.
Next time, Alex could wear your
It's funny when we posted that, like, everybody on it was like, Mark, you're so great. Mark, that's amazing. Mark, this. I'm like, what about the other guy? I was in it too.
I'm sorry, but it was hard to tell that you were on it. He was so good.
Thanks.
So good.
Thanks. Anyway, so Mark Langio is a team historian, so we talk about little historic artifacts, things that happen in a game. Like we aired our first episode last week, and we did Kike's jersey from his 3-home run game in the NLCS.
Nice.
I was
Game
there.
5. It was amazing. And the thing, his parents were watching that on a generator, like a TV powered by a generator, because of what happened in Puerto Rico.
He has an
that's
amazing
true.
story.
Right.
Yeah. So that's that. And then we did Sandy Koufax's the ball from when they swept the Yankees in '63. Yeah.
Nice.
So the ball says 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a photo of Walter Austin holding the ball. We did that ball. But we do like unique artifacts. We had Steve Yeager on, and Steve Yeager talked about his because we gave him his National League Champions ring, and he's been in like 5 World Series, or played in 4 and coached in another one. But so we talked about Yeager, and he came out with a record. But it's all cool little artifacts and stuff that. And fans too, if you want to submit your stuff, make sure to email DodgersRoadshow@LADodgers.com. We love to hear your stories. If you had something that was passed down from your family, grandfather, great-grandfather, we want to see what it is. What Dodger artifact do you have?
Absolutely.
We'd love to talk about it.
Now, being that there's a few people that may have not have caught it.
Yeah. Where to find it?
Yeah.
Go to
Where do we
YouTube.
find
Dodgers
it?
YouTube.
Dodgers YouTube.
YouTube.com/Dodgers. All those shows, we have playlists that we're going to start. YouTube will be the destination where we'll start sending everything. So
Nice.
there'll be playlists. So there's another show called the Doc and Joe Show, which is an awesome show. Joe Davis does a great job. And how about
Oh
a
my
first year for
gosh.
Joe Davis?
That was awesome.
What a great first year. Moment after moment. Like, he just had amazing, like, quotables. But
Joe has
what a
been,
season to
yes.
start, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely. And so Joe Davis, it's a real candid conversation where Doc sits at his desk and Joe's sitting there with him, and we do like 3 cameras. Like, we have a camera and a slider, and then the other cameras, and they shoot the. Can I say?
That's my favorite.
You like that one?
I like that one because I think people come too hard on Doc.
Yes. Oh yeah, and
he gives very good explanation for everything, his decision making,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it's
Which is what we
really
talked about earlier in the
insightful.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
fans are like on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter. They submit questions, and we ask him these questions. So the questions that we ask him are not all from Joe Davis. They are actually from fans.
Oh, nice.
So he is answering people's direct. He'll talk to the camera sometimes. He'll be like, "Yes, Cindy, this is why I do this." just like that. So that's another show. We're doing more shows down the line too. So this Facebook Live thing is just moving. It's a movement. It's a wave, and I'm trying to catch it like at the stadium. Like,
The Ball family started it. I feel like that's where it kind of people started.
don't give them credit. They didn't start it.
I haven't seen anybody else do a show that big until they started it. It's true.
They didn't start it though.
No, they didn't start
They
it.
didn't start it.
Well, I know you got to get to work, but we do have a couple of questions, really,
me?
really quickly, just fast questions.
Okay.
You can't think about it. You just
Can't
gotta-
think about
I have
it.
to go
Just
to
answer.
because I have to go to a beach pretty soon. So go ahead.
Okay, in that case, you're here for the next hour.
No.
Okay, so first question. We
Yeah.
ask everyone that comes in this office
Okay.
or podcast. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Hell no. That shit's nasty.
Okay, so we can erase this whole podcast, right?
I didn't even record it.
I'll eat it though. I'll eat it.
You'll eat it?
Yeah.
But why not?
If it's really late at night and I've partaken in some stuff. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
If you were on a raft and you had to save one person, who would it be? Jess or Matt?
Jessica Rosales? You mean?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And why?
Jess is gonna kill me.
He's gonna go with Matt.
Because
We know the answer already.
the only reason I'd say Matt is because he'll be there to take great photos of me afterwards. But I love you, Jess. If I need it, if we're the last people on Earth and I need to procreate, of course, Jess. Have you seen her? She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous, yes.
Yes. Okay, go on.
Who would you eat first?
Wait, what? This is for kids.
Okay.
Let's skip that question.
And
No!
and on that note, follow my man ECV DBLK.
That's right. Just that. Don't call me those nicknames. You don't know me like that, bruh.
Make sure you call him Diabolik. Check out his Emmy. Check out his ring. Check out his pictures by the pool. All that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram as well and on Twitter. We got Pretty Bird with 2 T's, 2 Y's, 2 R's. Alex, ALEXUUR, Alexer, and myself is Gabe Real Sports. Of course, Pantone 294 on Instagram and Twitter. Also go to the website. A lot of trips coming up. A lot of awesome guests also coming up. So make sure you keep an eye on our social media, Pantone 294. And until next time, thank you for listening to the podcast.
I just want to say, before you cut us off, I just want to say, I think what you guys do is amazing. And keep doing it. Like, it's really, like, when you guys took over New York, like, anybody who hasn't been on one of these trips, go on these trips. Because I got to see the San Diego one. See firsthand how hard you guys work and the amazing things you guys do, and the families. Like, there was a family that was expecting a baby.
Yes.
She DM'd me like, hey, do you have that video? I sent it to her, of course. But it's really amazing what Pantone 294 does, and make sure you guys go to their website. You know, they do great things, and they'll continue to do great things and expand.
Thanks, Eric.
And you're okay, Gabe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.